In order for you to become a man, first you need to conquer your pleasures. And what do I mean by this? I want you to think about all those things that gives you momentary pleasure, but you know deep down in your soul that they are pulling you away from your purpose. It can be smoking weed, sleeping way too late, jerking off, watching porn. It can be being so fucking attached to that girl that you know she's not walking the same path as you because you're in the path of greatness. You're in the path of a mission. And she's not walking the same path, but you're just a fucking little pussy that is so attracted to the feeling of, oh, I feel so good when I'm with her. You're letting your feelings control you like a fucking child, because that's what children do. A man operates by his purpose. He's purpose driven. He's not emotion driven, because that's what children do. So I want you to think about those things that you love with all your heart, because they give you momentary pleasure. And with that pleasure, you forget about the problems that you're dealing with right now, because that's the end goal. I know you're chasing that feeling of pleasure, of momentary pleasure, of empty pleasure, because you're dealing with so much things that you hate in your life. And that moment makes you feel like you're finally conquering something or achieving something in your life. I know it. So I want you to grab those things. Think about them. Like I said, it can be smoking weed, watching porn, drinking alcohol, doing cocaine, whatever that thing is. If they are 2, 3, 4, 5 things, take all those 5 things, grab them and put them in your mind right now. I want you to be so conscious about all those things. And if you can write them down in a paper right now. Now that you already identified those things, I want you to think about how you feel before doing those things. What do you think about before doing that? If it's watching porn, how do you feel before doing it? What do you think about before opening Safari and searching Pornhub like a fucking pussy? Because that's what children do. That's what children do. You're 20, you're 30, you're 40 years old. What the fuck are you doing? So I want you to think that and analyze the patterns that you go through before doing the action. If you smoke weed, how do you feel before smoking weed? You feel with anxiety, you feel with depression, you feel sad. I want you to identify that, because that's the feeling that makes you do the action. So you already identify the pleasure that you're chasing, the actions that you're doing, and now you're identifying the feeling and the thoughts that come to your mind before doing the action. I want you to write that down. And now, think about how you feel after doing the action. You feel regret, you feel pain, you feel that you failed to your loved ones and to yourself and to God and to your purpose. I know you feel like that. So write that down in detail, how you feel after committing that action. After doing that thing that you told yourself 110 times that you wasn't going to do it again. Now you have everything aligned so you can change that, because you already identified the action. You already identified the patterns, because habits act like patterns. If you see a girl that you like every single day, and when you see her, you feel horny and you can't control that like a fucking pussy, like a child, then every time that you see her, you're going to get horny and you're going to masturbate, you're going to jerk off. That's how habits work. It's a pattern that repeats itself. So if you don't identify the patterns, you can never break them. But if you do it, then when that happens, you can tell yourself, I'm not worth this shit. I'm not worth this shit. I'm worth more. My purpose is bigger. I wasn't born to just jerk off and to literally be a fucking pussy. Because what are you doing with your life? Wake up. You're 40 years old, you're 50 years old, and you're not chasing your purpose. God have you here in this world. God have you here in this life because you have a purpose. The worst thing you can do is to die without achieving that, without looking and knowing what's your max potential. That's the worst thing you can do. That should be your nightmare. That shit should haunt you at night. Not thinking about, oh, do this girl like me back? Or that's bullshit. You need to be thinking about your purpose. That's the thing that should be in your head 24/7, not thinking about a girl that she doesn't even give a fuck about you. Or not thinking about, oh, let me smoke this blunt so I can feel a little bit better because I feel depressed. Or, oh, let me jerk off because I feel so fucking horny. What the fuck? What the fuck? You're just literally going like a feather in the wind because one day you feel like this and the other you feel like that. And because you're not purpose driven, you're just going like a feather in the wind without achieving anything in your life. I don't know how you can look at yourself in the mirror knowing that you are almost halfway through your life and you haven't accomplished anything at all. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I'm worth more. Because you are. You are worth more. And I want you to engrave this in your brain, in your mind. You are worth more. You're not worth a fucking blonde. You're not worth a line of cocaine. You're worth more. You have a purpose to fulfill in this world. Even though you don't know it right now, but you do have a purpose to fulfill that is greater than you. Think about your son. Think about your daughter. Think about your wife. Do you feel good? Do you rest at night knowing that they see you as a fucking pussy because you haven't achieved anything? Because you can't control your pleasures? Because you act based on how you feel? You really think they say, oh, look at him, that's my dad. I'm proud of him. What should they be proud of? What? Ask yourself, what should they be proud of? Your duty as a man is to build an empire, to conquer, to change lives, to change the world for the better, to leave a legacy. That's your duty as a man. And you're not doing shit. You're watching Netflix like a girl, eating fucking Cheetos and Takis and Doritos. What the fuck? What the fuck? You have 2 balls. Look down. You have 2 balls. Be a fucking man. And I'm talking like this because I'm tired and I want to change the world. And I want to change people's lives. And this is the only way that you're going to wake up. This is the only way. You need someone to tell you the truth in your fucking face so you can wake up. Now for you people that are already working on their purpose, or at least you know what you want to do with your life and you have a bigger purpose than yourself, but you still act based on your feelings and on your pleasures. I want to ask you something. Think about someone that you look up to. If you want to be a professional soccer player and you look up to Messi or CR7 or whatever soccer player you look up to, do you really think that the days that they didn't feel like training, they were just, oh, I'm gonna lay down on my bed and watch Netflix with my wife because I don't feel like training? Or do you think that those days when they were preparing themselves for greatness, you think they were, oh no, today I feel so tired because I slept 3 hours, I'm not gonna train? No, they woke up and gave everything in the battlefield. They left everything in the battlefield every single day. That's how greatness is achieved. By doing what you have to do every single day, and not just doing what you have to, doing more than what you have to, giving the extra mile every single day. That's how you're going to achieve greatness, because there's people who are outworking you every single day. There's people who doesn't care about their headaches or that they are so tired or that their girlfriend left them. They still work. They still do what they have to do because they understood that if you want to achieve greatness and if you want to actually achieve your purpose, a purpose that's bigger than you need to act based on your purpose, based on what you have to do, and ignore your feelings, ignore your passions, ignore what you want to do in the moment. Sacrifice the pleasure in the moment for the reward in the future. It's 100% worthy. I swear. I swear. If you act based on your feelings and you act based on what you want to do in the moment, you're going to feel empty after. You're going to feel so fucking empty. But if you act based on your purpose, you're going to feel so fulfilled after you achieve what you want. And it's not about the materialistic things. It's about the person that you become. It's about the man that you become. That's the most important thing. You need to stop focusing on the material things because those things will stay in this earth when you die. Those things are nice. Yeah, they're nice. They're good. You can enjoy them. But that's not the end goal. That's not the end goal. The end goal should be the man that you become. How many lives do you impact? How much do you change the world for the better? How hard did you push today? How hard did you train today? So you can accomplish your purpose in this world. So you can accomplish the purpose that God gave you. That's the end goal. And you should be measuring yourself and your progress based on those actions, not by the material things that you achieve. It's by the person you become. So I want you to think about all those people that achieved greatness. If you like basketball, think about LeBron James. Think about Michael Jordan. You think they told to themselves, I'm not going to train today because I feel tired? Or think about that person that you look up to because he or she achieved greatness in the area that you love. Let's say you love real estate, you love trading, or you love fitness coaching. Think about those people that achieved greatness in those areas. You really think they were moving by feelings? You really think they were moving by, oh, today I didn't feel like doing it, so I just told myself I'm going to rest? No, they didn't. That's why they are where they are now. Remember that every single decision that you take will either construct your purpose or destroy it. If you act based on your feelings, you will never achieve anything in life. And that's what girls and children do. That's literally what girls and children do. Girls act by feelings. Children act by feelings. But you are a man, you are a grown man. You have 2 balls down there. So start acting like a man. Start chasing your real purpose. Start constructing a legacy so your family can feel proud of you. So all your bloodline can look up to you and say, he was the one that changed our history. He was the one that changed our bloodline completely. The one that changed the world for the better completely. That's what you should have in your mind 24/7. Not thinking about bullshit that doesn't even matter. Grow, become a man. If you are 20 or more, that's what you should be doing. So now you know what to do. I want you to write all this information down and start applying it, because information is worth nothing if you don't apply it. You need to apply what you know to have results. You want to know why you're stuck in the same situation as you was 1, 2, 3 years ago? Because you just learn new information, but you never apply it. You never put the work in. So if you're tired of living like that, if you're tired of seeing no results, send me a DM with the word change, and I will help you conquer your addictions. I will help you conquer your pleasures, because I've done that. I've done that, thank God. And I will help you to do it too. I will help you to conquer your mind, your spirit, your physique, and to find your purpose. I will teach you and show you how to find your real purpose, the purpose that God created you for. So, I'll see you in my DMs. It's time to change your life. Stop being a fucking child and become a man.